Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing out there on this rainy, gloomy, wet, gray day? It was raining last night. I heard it. It must have been about 1:30 in the morning. And then I wake up. It's still raining. And according to the weatherman in my neck of the hood, he said it's going to be continuing to rain like all day. And I had wanted to go back downtown again. Actually, I went downtown yesterday. And I went to Rainbow because they have a Rainbow store downtown. And I went to Rainbow and bought all this stuff that I got to return. After I got it, it's not becoming of me. And so I got to, pant set, I don't know what you call that, sweatpants set, and but three blouses actually, three tops that I got to return. And then out of that whole deal, I think I got two pairs of pants that I'm going to keep. I should have brought them in here so that I could show you this, but I wasn't. I'll tell you the truth, I wasn't thinking, how my ducks are lined up. One is over there, and one is over there, and one is over way ahead. So my ducks ain't lined up. I'll show it to you some other time, but I just came up here to say, good morning, YouTube community, YouTube. How's all the YouTubers out there doing this morning? And the YouTube community? I hope everybody's doing well, just fantastic. I am, as usual, I've been up basically all night long, and this is what I've been doing. I finished the red cover that I made, and then I had some yarn left over. And then when I went to Walmart, I've been going out shopping this week. I went to Walmart on Tuesday. Yesterday I went downtown. And they had a farmer's market, set up downtown. It wasn't that many people there, but they did have the farmer's market, and thank goodness I had my farmer's market vouchers in my purse already. And so I got 2 tomatoes, and I got some kale. They didn't have that much to choose from. But the kale looked really good. I'm just saying to myself, I'm just hoping it don't be real tough. Because the last time I cooked some kale, it was like real tough. I cooked it and cooked it and cooked it and cooked. And I cooked it. And it still was tough. And so what I think I'm going to do this time, I'm just going to see if I can get most of the stem, which is what I did, I think, the last time. Get most of the stem off it. And, that thick stem on it, and just cook it like that and see what happens, because I love kale. And I love it with cornbread. And I like them kind of greasy, like greasy, like something like collard greens that you cook them old greasy greens down. I miss that down home cooking. The food down there, well, when I was brought up, it tasted way different than the food up here, up north. And the strange thing is, now, the southern food is not even hardly any better than this food. Not when I went down south. I went to Charlotte. When my daughter was ill, and I went to Charlotte. And as a matter of fact, she passed away. And I went to Charlotte, North Carolina. This was about 3 years ago. And the food wasn't all that great. I thought I was going to get me something. Now, I'll tell you what I did have that was good when I was down there. It was like hush puppies. I don't know if they called them hush puppies or not, but they were on point, okay? They were in there. And my grandson had cooked some fish. He had fried some fish. Ooh, it was so good. I don't know if it was good like that because I was hungry, y'all, because, we had been in the hotel, eating hotel food and all that. So it was saying a taste. I'm telling you, it was saying a taste. And he gave me a big old, I'm sitting down, and he just gives me this plate that's got these fish, and I love fish. Trust me, trust and believe you can hardly beat fish when it comes to food, seafood. And he gave me this big tall glass of iced tea. Oh, child. After I ate that stuff, it's like I got sleepy. I guess I was so satisfied. And I got sleepy, but we had to get ready to get back on the road to come back home. So, you know how that goes. But I can't sleep on the road, forget it. I might nod off a minute or two. But for to get into a deep sleep, can't do it. Can't even sleep at home. I'm asleep on a bus or, matter of fact, my daughter drove. And definitely ain't gonna sleep with her driving because somebody got to keep her awake and alert. But anyway, I'll tell you, the food down there, and what else did I eat while I was down there? Well, they cooked some, what was it? Short ribs, beef short ribs. And I didn't eat a lot of that because I hadn't, even though I had my teeth in my mouth at the time, I still couldn't hardly eat. I can't hardly eat with them teeth. I don't know how people make it so easy. I see some people out there enjoying their food so well. And then a lot of people keep telling me, say, all you got to do is wear them until you get used to them, which I didn't really give them a chance. I got to admit, I never did give them a chance. And what else did they have? They had, I think they had potato salad. They had a spread, at that repast. They had a lot of food. And so what I ate the macaroni and cheese. And so like there was some potato salad. And I think green beans. The food was good. Ain't no doubt about it. The food was good. The only thing I couldn't really eat was the short rib because I couldn't chew them. So I was sticking to like the soft food. And I didn't want to spend a whole lot of money on the road. You know how that goes. And prices are ridiculous, I tell you. And so, anyway, but like I was saying, the food down there is just not as good as it was, to me, like I could remember when I was growing up down there. Because we ate a lot of, food fresh from the garden. Something like you see some of the homesteaders, on YouTube doing. They got their homestead and they got their homegrown. Everything was like, even like the meat you ate. We had to kill a hog, which wasn't a pretty sight, as I could recall, and get a chicken off the yard out of the coop and kill him and eat him. We didn't hardly go to no store talking about, I got to go get this and I got to go get that. You got to grow it. And then, you kill like one hog a year. And then you get your bacon from that. You get your sausages made out of that. That sausage used to be so good. And I haven't been able to find any good sausage. That's why I said I want to go to this Ferraro's to see if I can get me some sausages. I'm looking for a good country-like sausage. And they just don't make them anymore. And there's no really, good country stores around here. We used to have another country store, which was a couple of blocks down the street from me. But they don't sell that country food. It was called, matter of fact, the country market. And they don't sell that stuff before. You used to get Tom Thumb. I don't know if a lot of y'all remember what Tom Thumb is. That was good too. It's just like the the sausage that you put in a rope. We called it a rope sausage. And if it wasn't, smoked or anything like that, they used to call it green sausage. That means you got to cook that bad boy for quite some time to get it, done and everything. But anyway, I'm going to cook my kale regardless to what the situation might be, y'all. And what else I bought it? I bought the 2 tomatoes. Well, actually, I bought one that had a nice, let me show you the tomato. And I asked the man, I said, well, how much are the tomatoes? Excuse my kitchen, y'all. And this one right here. This tomato right here, he told me this is $3. You know, the farmer's market vouchers come in $3 intervals. And so he told me, I said, one tomato costs $3? Then he said, well, I'll give you another one for the same price. I said, thank you. Put my tail between my legs and came on home, okay? But I enjoyed myself downtown. Me and my sister, as usual, were down there. And we stayed down there for a long time because we bought our lunch. And there was another thing I got to complain about, too, is that lunch I had, which I bought from that same place. I forgot the name of the place. I'm not going to put the name of the place out there anyway, but it's right there on the corner, right downtown, right across from Dunkin' Donuts. And I got me a fish sandwich. Like I said, I guess by now you know that I love myself some fish. So I bought a fish sandwich and a hard roll. That was a big John Brown hard roll, too. Let me tell you about this big, whoa, I'm losing stuff. Hard roll must have been about that big. And here they're going to put a little piece of fish in that big hard roll. And I think the guy was supposed to have put 2 in there. And I can show you right here on the bag. They charged me $6.99. And I said, I'm going to tell them about it. I didn't tell them yesterday. See how they put the price, $6.99. I don't know if you can read that. Because it's, let's see if I do it like, no, I don't think that makes any difference. But it's, you know how they do it, $6.99. That's what they charged me for that. There's my bacon I'm going to cook with them John Brown kale, y'all. I ain't got no other smoked meat, so I'm just use what I got. And like I said, and then he, I think it was a new guy, because I had never seen him in there before. And I do believe he was supposed to have given me 2 pieces of fish, at least enough fish to cover this gigantic. The bread was good, though. I enjoyed the bread. It's just that he didn't give me enough fish to go with it. And I'm going to complain the next time I go downtown, which is kind of probably be next week. Or it might be, what's tomorrow? Friday? I got an appointment tomorrow. I got to go to the sleep study tomorrow, so I'm not going downtown tomorrow. So it's going to probably have to be either Saturday or one day next week. And I'm going to let that man know that he did me dirty. You know, as a matter of fact, I was still hungry after oh, brother, let's not even discuss it, y'all. Let's don't even talk about it because it's getting under my skin just thinking about how he gypped me out of $6.99. I could have got me a little, what do you call that, little croissant or something from Dunkin' Donuts. Because I stopped in Dunkin' Donuts. Well, Dunkin' Donuts is right across the street. I stopped there and got me a small coffee. Yes, I'm not going to get a big one because I want to be able to sleep, you know, tonight. What little bit of sleep I can get. And so I got me a small coffee, and I got myself a glazed donut. But if I had known their fish sandwich, which right across the street from Dunkin' Donuts, if I had known that fish sandwich was going to be terrible like that. I mean, the fish was okay, but, you know, it just gave me this little piece of fish in that great big piece of bread. That's why I think there was supposed to have been 2 pieces of fish. Tell you, y'all, I was so disappointed. But, you know, I wasn't really hungry. I was just eating because, you know, this is what my sister liked to do. She liked to go downtown. You know, which she practically lives downtown. She lives closer downtown than I do. She can get downtown in about 2 minutes. If, you know, crossing the bridge, she's there. Matter of fact, she lives downtown. And she likes to go in there. She usually buy her 2 sandwiches. I think she got turkey, and she didn't have no complaints about hers. She said hers was good. And I think she got a steak and cheese too, you know, because they make the subs and all that stuff in there. And I can't believe these people outside. All this rain. I guess the kids got to take the bus. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, y'all. But anyway, I'm going to hang up the video. I'm going to get ready to close the video. I'm going to probably come up here later on and show the little stuff that I bought from Rainbow yesterday. It's going to be a short video because this right here. I've been talking already for 15 minutes. And I just came up here to say, YouTube community, take care, y'all. Talk to you later.